Have you ever waited for someone to finally see your worth? Waited for love, validation, approval, from people who barely even understood you. What if I told you the love you've been chasing in others was always waiting within you? Today, I'll share a truth that could change your life. But you have to listen closely, because what you are about to hear isn't just advice, it's a wake-up call. We live in a world where likes and comments feel like love, where silence from someone we care about feels like rejection, and where we measure our worth by how others treat us. But here's what they don't tell you. The world cannot love you properly until you do. Why? Because people treat you based on the example you set for yourself. If you don't believe you're enough, they won't either. Let me tell you about Sarah. She was the kind of person who gave her heart to everyone, but saved none for herself. Always saying yes, always smiling, always breaking inside. One day, after another heartbreak, she stood in front of the mirror, tears falling down her face, and whispered, "Why am I never enough for anyone?" But then something powerful happened. She didn't get an answer from someone else. She got it from within. That night, she wrote down one question. What would it look like if I loved myself the way I love others? She started small, stopped apologizing for things that weren't her fault, stopped over-explaining her boundaries, started saying no without guilt, and for the first time started looking at herself not with judgment, but with compassion. Here's the truth most people avoid. Loving yourself is not selfish. It's necessary. Because when you love yourself, you stop begging for attention. You stop chasing people who run. You start attracting what you deserve, not what you're afraid to lose. You become magnetic, not because you're perfect, but because you're real. And the world starts responding to that energy. Ask yourself right now, would you treat your best friend the way you treat yourself? Would you speak to a child the way you speak to yourself in your mind? You deserve better. You deserve kindness, patience, and care, not just from others, but from yourself. Because here's the hard truth. If you don't value yourself, the world will teach you a lie. That you are disposable. And you're not. You are worthy. Right now, as you are. Without change. Without approval. Let this sink in. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to tell you you're good enough, because you have to believe it first. So, love yourself before the world does. Because when you do, you teach the world how to treat you. You stop performing and start living. You stop chasing and start attracting. And that is when life truly begins. Now it's your turn. Pause the noise. Stand in front of the mirror tonight and say it out loud. I choose to love myself before anyone else does, because I deserve it. Share this video with someone who needs this reminder. Because the moment we all begin to love ourselves, that's the moment the world finally becomes a better place. When you love yourself, you teach the world how to love you.